Okay guys, today we're going to look at confused adjectives. Confused because they are quite similar in their appearance, but quite different in their meaning. Now, you'll see here I have 4 pairs of adjectives. Tasteful and tasty, exhausted and exhaustive, childlike and childish, concluding and conclusive. All of these 8 adjectives looking very similar, like I said, but with different meaning. And often students confuse them, and it really does impact on the level of your English. So these are just 4 examples. There are many, many more out there, but we're going to examine them a little bit in their meaning today. Tasteful. My mother always dresses very tastefully. Tasteful, if something is tasteful, it means it is very presentable. It is very easy on the eye, you could say, as well. And it's almost leaning, I would say, towards something being quite glamorous or classy. Tasty, as you know at this level, if something is tasty, it tastes good. So we use tasty to describe food. However, I would not say, oh, I had a burger from McDonald's yesterday, it was so tasteful. No. Yes, it was full of taste, and it was very enjoyable. It was not tasteful, it was tasty. Now, when I say I had a really tasteful burger yesterday, does it sound really wrong, or does it sound acceptable? For many people, it does sound acceptable, but it is wrong. So you have to be careful when you're using these similar adjectives. Tasteful and tasty as your first example. Exhausted and exhaustive. I ran a marathon on Saturday. Afterwards, I was exhausted, meaning I was really, really tired. The police carried out an exhaustive search for the criminal. Exhaustive meaning without giving up, looking everywhere and trying everything, going down every avenue, you could say. So again, 2 adjectives which are very, very similar, but with different meaning. Exhausted, meaning physically tired. Exhaustive, meaning looking at every option. Childlike and childish. Okay, now, if I describe, my next door neighbour, she is in her 60s, but she has a very childlike personality. My little brother is so childish. Childlike almost has a positive connotation, meaning to resemble the features or the persona of a child, and it always has a positive connotation. It's not normally used in a negative way. However, if we describe a person as being childish, we are saying that their behaviour strikes many of the characteristics of a child, and often the negative ones. So, oh, Jonathan, stop being so childish just because you do not get your own way. So, another example of confused adjectives, ones which I hear quite often. And our final one that we're going to look at, concluding and conclusive. David Cameron said in his concluding speech as Prime Minister of Great Britain, and conclusive. The doctor's examination was conclusive. I was okay. So, what's the difference in meaning there? Concluding, meaning the final, concluding speech, concluding chapter of a book, the concluding scene in a film, meaning the final, the last one. Conclusive, meaning the summarized answer. So we have examined a situation, we have taken all of the evidence, and our answer is conclusive. This is our final answer to a problem or to a situation. So 4 pairs of adjectives which people regularly confuse. And even at your level, at C1 level, this is something which people struggle to understand and sometimes continue to make mistakes with. So it's something to be aware of, and it's something to keep your eye on. There's a little idiom for you there. Good luck and keep watching the videos.